This is a masterclass on step-by-step how you can start your content, AI content creation. So if you're new here, you've never been to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos, streams, shorts, and tutorials. You can drop your questions in the comment section and I will be glad to actually answer. And with that being said, I'm excited to do this today. I've been getting a lot of questions about how to start AI content creation the right way. And because a lot of people are not doing it correctly, they're running into a lot of issues along the way. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's raining. So let's set the stage. Old school content creation is about a camera, lightning, mic, editing software, filming space, and the confidence that you will use to actually start, right? But that stack alone does not do anything because people lack the real idea, the production barrier, and AI collapsed that that barrier I meant. Not by replacing your creativity, but by removing the repetitive grind around it. Now you can post, you can generate, you can create amazing videos, amazing tutorials just by using AI without showing your face. People might not even know it's you, and you set everything on and you just carry out everything that is being in your mind appropriately. Welcome, everyone. So, we are doing AI Masterclass content creation with AI, how to use it effectively and correctly. So, why is it working? Why is Faceless working? Why is AI content creation working? Look at what's already been built with stacks right now. People are cashing out, people are getting viral videos and faceless stories, faceless history channels, storytelling accounts, motivational pages, business marketing for, for real estate. They're all using AI. Restaurants are using it. Cybersecurity education, they're using AI. Travel content, kids channels, language. Hello, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm in Canada. It's good to have you here. Language learning animation. None of these people are on camera anymore. Many aren't even native speakers of that language, and they're posting with AI. They're able to translate to subtitle into, everyone's language, and you can understand, you can watch, you can learn from it. And oh, that's good to know. Hi, Chris. Thank you for joining. Today we're doing masterclass on AI content creation. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please stay and ask your questions. So one more thing before we move ahead. AI is not replacing creativity. It's replacing repetition. You understand? You still bring your ideas, the taste, the judgment, and then AI brings the label. It works for you. You are not working for it. It's you. It's so convenient. You know, somebody tell me which of these niches I just want to start. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Now, if you want to start your content creation journey, the first thing you want to do is choosing your niche. The next part, you put your input, and rule number one, pick your niche. Pick your niche. You understand? Drop a niche idea right now that you've been thinking. If you've been thinking about it, could be finance, it could be health, it could be cooking, it could be fashion, exercise, DIY, and in there, cybersecurity, travel, luxury, motivation, history, news, whatever niche you want. AI is there to make all this easy for you. Are you from Turkey? I've been there. I've been to Istanbul. All right. Drop in the comment section. Are you struggling to build your AI? Are you struggling to build with AI, or you're struggling to get to know what it can do for you? You understand? Now, YouTube is a very good place for you to start. You can start your channel, use your AI skills to start, and let people see what you have to offer. You understand? Then, when you have selected your niche, let's assume that, yeah, let's assume that you're building like AI for um, exercise or for cooking and all that. You will always niche down on that so that the algorithm and the platform literally understands what you're doing. You understand? You don't want to be all over the place. You have to niche down and start researching on those topics. So here is the entire pipeline. The first thing is idea. What do you want to build with AI? Then you go ahead and research. Go on Google, go on Wikipedia, check other people doing exactly the same, but they're doing it well. You want to listen, you want to learn from them. What are they doing right? Why did they pick that? You have to jot it down. This is a full blown career. It's not something you just put your leg in and step out. No. Then you want to know how to start your scripting, your voiceover, your images, your editing, your thumbnail, your SEO, and how to publish, how to repurpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How to repurpose and how to automate. Recently, I've started my automation, and it's been really interesting that happened because I have time on my hands now. Sometimes it takes me just 1 or 2 hours, and I create my 30 days content forms, and I have enough time to do other things. So that is one big. So all the steps I have just dropped: idea, research, scripting, voice, images, video editing, thumbnail, SEO, publish, and repurpose, and automation. All the steps we're going to go through every single one today in order for you to understand what it entails. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Let me know in the comment section what challenges you're facing so I can address it. So by the time we hit the automation, you will have actually understood what all this is about. Now, which step are you struggling with? Which step is your weakest? Type it in the comment section. I'm watching and I want to see what comes up next. Now, let's talk about the research. What are the tools that you can use to research? I'm going to rank them by the highest. The top on the list is ChatGPT. You cannot start an AI business without going to that. It is like side by side, me and my best friend, ChatGPT. And it's one of the easiest and the cheapest to, use. It's good for fast brainstorming. It's good for outline, for generation of concept, for prompting, for script writing, for image generation, and it actually understands you the more you use it. So you can't say no to ChatGPT. Now, if you want to really, really do it more concrete, please sign up for Cloud AI. I have a video on my channel where I actually compare Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude. If you want to do well to watch that later, that's fine. It gives you longer scripts, nuance, keeping a consistent voice and tone across your video. Thank you. Then the next one is Gemini AI. Gemini AI The next one is Gemini AI. Now, Gemini AI helps you to plug into Google's ecosystem. Good for trend adjacent research. So you also want to have that. And again, it's a free platform. So you don't have to be worried about, am I going to have to pay and all that. Then another must use is Perplexity. Perplexity AI, it's very, very good. It's cited, it sourced answers when accuracy matters. So you want to make sure that you also use that. And the final one you're going to be using is NotebookLM. It turns pile of your own source material into structured notes. So you definitely want to start using all these apps that I have mentioned. Let me know in the comment section, have you used any of these apps before? If you have, which one and what are the challenges? What do you think it should have given you that it's not giving you? All right, scripting. Let's go to AI scripting. Script has to have four things, four important things. The first one is your hook, your retention, your open loops, and a clear call to action. So when you want to do your scripting, you want to make sure that you include all that. It's very, very important that you follow the hook, the retention, the open loop, and a clear call to action every time. So you do hook, problem, solution, example, summary, and call to action. That is what the content creators are using to keep everyone on their content on various social media platforms. So notice that when you use your hook and you don't say, hi guys, today we're talking about, you open your video with a powerful hook, people tend to stay and listen to what you have to say. You understand? So you want to make sure that you stick to that format. If you want the exact hook and template I use, I'm going to be dropping them at the end of this live stream in the pinned comment section. So you can do well to check it. Now, AI image generations. Tools worth knowing for AI image generations are ChatGPT. You can use the DALL-E or even ChatGPT itself, and it has a whole lot of other GPTs now that are optimized to generate amazing images for your content. The next one is Midjourney. Midjourney is very, very good. It's a big game changer. Leonardo AI is definitely a force to reckon with. Flux AI, Ideogram, Recraft, each has different capabilities and personalities, right? Some are more phenomenal and photoreal, some are just stylized, and some are better at text to image generation. So you have to try them out and see which one works for exactly what you want to use them for. Welcome, welcome everyone. It's good to have you here. Let me know if you have any questions so far. The skills that actually matter isn't the tools, is the prompt generation. Character consistency across images is very, very important. Style references, lighting directions, camera angle, your language, those are a big deal when you are generating content and images. You understand? So you have to know how to prompt the image generator to give you the exact consistent characters and the lighting direction, the style reference that you want. So a wrong prompt gives you a very terrible image at the end of the day. So now the next thing we're going to talk about is AI video generation. If you've been getting value so far, please don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. It actually lets the algorithm push my content out to more viewers. So for AI video generation, this is the wow. People are going bizarre for AI video generations nowadays. They create blockbuster movies, Nollywood movies, Hollywood movies, clips, viral fruits videos, and so on and so forth. So, but you have to know the right tools to use. I, as a person, I've been using a lot of tools, testing out a lot of tools. Like I said, that is what we are about on this channel. So, this is where people's jaw usually drops. Tools like Google VO3, Google Flow AI, Vids.new, Runway AI, Kling AI, Hailuo AI, Luna AI, Pika, and Pixvas are all doing different jobs. Ads needs punch and speed. Storytelling needs consistency across scenes. Excuse me. Storytelling needs, sorry, Ads needs punch and speed. Storytelling needs consistency across all scenes. So it's very, very important that you take note of that. Product videos need clean and controlled motion. Animation needs stylized tools. UGC style videos needs to feel polished and on purpose. Cinematic videos needs camera, language, and the prompts. So you have to know which one to use for whatever you are creating. Now, if you have any questions so far, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond to all your queries, please. AI voice, this is a big deal. People want to use their natural voice nowadays, but people also want to use very high performance AI voices. And so they keep searching for platforms that gives them that particular effect that they need. So voice tools such as ElevenLabs, I think ElevenLabs is one of the biggest so far that I've seen. Cartesia is another very good one. Google Voice model is huge. OpenAI voice models are also huge. What separates amateur from professional here isn't the tools, it's the pacing, the emotional concept, the emotional infection that you put, correct pronunciation, and increasingly high voice cloning for consistency across an entire channel. It's very huge. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate. Now, so you want to try it out. I love that a lot of these tools now give you the opportunity to test out their apps before you pay. But do not always want to base yourself on free AI tools. Hi, sis. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. So you want to make sure that you're using the right animation voice tools so that you get the right effect that you want across your video consistently. Now, let's talk about AI avatars. AI avatars are really, really going big now. It is kind of the trend everywhere. And it's something that we have to talk about. We cannot ignore it. I, for one, I have my AI avatar or AI clone that I've made, and it actually works for me on my Instagram, my TikTok, my LinkedIn, my Facebook. So I don't have to sit to generate videos or be there by myself, and it just does the work for me. So if you want to generate your own AI avatar, you can use tools like HeyGen. HeyGen is very, I think it's tops the list, or maybe Xfield. Xfield is very, very good. But we have HeyGen, we have Synthesia, we have A we have Edra, endless that you can use to generate your AI avatar. You take your own picture, several, postures facing front, side, and everywhere. And then you now create your AI avatar when you put it into the app. Make sure you prompt it correctly. You understand? These aren't just novelty. Real businesses are using this for customer service scripting, training videos, marketing content, and even full education courses without ever having to hire anyone on camera or any presenter anymore. Isn't that cool? That is so, so amazing. Honestly, AI has really made life so easy for a lot of people, and it's something that we can't ignore. It keeps striving to be much better every time. Now, the next part we're talking now, like I promised, is the editing. Editing tools are massive now because you can't generate all these amazing videos and not know how to edit and put them together to give you a final output that you actually dreamed about. So, what are the tools that are available for you to use? There is CapCut, there's Premiere, DaVinci, Resolve, the script, in short, and a whole lot of others. What actually matters are the editing stages. They all have the auto caption. So when you finish generating and you're editing, always add a very bold caption that it's eye-catching, because a lot of people actually watch videos while putting their phone on mute or their desktop on mute. So you want to make sure that you have the caption so they can just read and still get to know what you're talking about. So it's non-negotiable in 2026. Most people just watch your videos and mute. Transitions are very, very important. Use them, but use them sparingly, not as a crunch. B rolls, covers, it makes it interesting because you just don't want to sit and watch somebody and be bored. You understand? So use sparingly and add textures, make sure it's relatable. There's so many where you can get free B rolls that you can use. Then there is the sound effect and the music. This is 50% of what makes something produced. Make it feel, relaxing, enjoyable. So, and all these apps actually have them in there synchronized. You just have to pick. Then there is a color correction, the cheapest way to look expensive. Nowadays, nobody is sitting and going to do makeup to look very, very nice when you can just use the color correction to adjust the way you look. You understand? Now you have generated your images, your videos, you've done the auto caption, you've done the editing, your video is ready to post. Don't forget, you need that cover, which is a thumbnail. The thumbnail is a huge big deal. It is one of the most important part of your content creation. It is one of the most important part of your video creation. And you can't just use a blah thumbnail on a very, very good video. When I first started content creation, I was always wondering, what is this? You understand? But nowadays, I realize that it is so amazing for you to be able to generate high profile thumbnails. So I energy thumbnails are very important. It's a make or break. Treat it that way. Nobody clicks a video with a bad thumbnail. You understand? Doesn't matter how good the content is. Rules that hold up is you need an amazing thumbnail to be able to get your video to be watched. So big relatable faces, bold focal points, clear emotion, few words, 3 to 5 maximum if you can. High contrast so it pops, and it pops on the whether on the phone, on any mobile platform where they're going to be watching you, and a curiosity gap enough to make someone want to click and know what that video is about. So I have a tool that I use all the time now. It's called thumbs.ai, and they actually create very, very high performing thumbnails, and they are absolutely affordable. So you can do well to check out my video about it. I have a tutorial that I have dropped so that you can understand. Now that you've created and you have your thumbnail, you now need to do one more thing, which is your YouTube SEO. It's not only for YouTube, all social media platform actually requires that you have your SEO added to your video. SEO fundamentals, your keyword research, your titles that is built around the search intent, descriptions that actually describe not just of your keywords. No, you need description that actually describes what your video is about. Tags, chapters, and playlists. Then you must always take note that you need the algorithm to understand what your video is about for good engagement, for good click-through rate, and watch time. So a perfect optimized title with a boring video still fails. SEO gets you the clicks. Retention keeps the algorithm leading people to you and them staying to watch what you have to offer. So what is a video title you clicked this week purely because of curiosity? Let me know in the comment section. I will be reading. I click a lot because I'm always researching to see what's going on, what people have to offer. Is it something that is going to interest me, is going to educate me? I just don't scroll randomly. I want to learn something. You understand? Now, repurposing your content. One video becomes 9 pieces of content. TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Threads, Twitter, a newsletter, or even a blog post. So most creators make one video and get one result, but professionals make one video and get them distributed in all this that I have mentioned. So that way they share their ideas everywhere and get the attention of enough audience to get to know what they have to offer. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Another thing we have to talk about is automation. Automation tools like Buffer, which I have been using, and it has a free plan that does everything you want. So if you have been thinking of posting, but it's so stressful for you, create your 30 days content, post it on Buffer, and it does the work for you while you sleep. So you can use Buffer, you can use Zapier, you can use Make, you can use N8N, you can use Google Drive, you can use Notion. The goal isn't to remove yourself from the process. No, it is to remove the manual repetitive scheduling and organizing so you spend your time on ideas and quality control, not busy work. That makes sense, right? So if you've been thinking, this is the challenge I'm facing, I really hope this helps you. Now, let's talk about monetization. You've created everything, you've been working hard, but you're not making anything from it. That is a big deal. Why are you creating content? A lot of people say, oh, I love it. But the end game is you want to make some lalas, right? You want to make some money. So here's how creators are actually getting paid on this stack that I just enumerated in 2026. The first thing is through YouTube ad revenue, Facebook monetization, Instagram monetization, TikTok monetization. And then there is the affiliate marketing, and there is UGC, user generated content work for brands. There is digital products, there is courses, there is consulting, memberships, sponsorships, template selling, and even prompt packs. Some people don't know how to actually prompt, and so you can act if you're good at that. If that is your strong point, you can get paid with it. Notice that most of these don't require a big audience at first. Several of these you can just start doing with 0 subscribers today. So you don't have to wait till you get a big follower. No, trust me. The first step is to start. Without starting, you won't even know what is out there for you. You don't know your strength until you push to see what's going to happen. Now, let's talk about common mistakes. Common mistakes is something like the fastest ways to fail at this. Publishing raw AI output with zero editing, that's really bad. Weak, lazy prompting, bad thumbnails, posting randomly with no schedule, your own analytics, no niche, trying to do everything all at once, giving up after 5 videos when it takes 30 to 50 or even 100 to find your footing. If you avoid these 6 things, you're already ahead of most people who try this because you did not stop. You did not let anything pull you back. You kept pushing, you kept finding your strength. So, when I started using AI for content creation, I realized something. The creators who win aren't the ones with the most expensive tools. No, they are the ones who consistently published. And AI won't make you successful overnight, but it can dramatically shrink the time between having an idea and actually shipping it. You get my point? I hope I'm making sense. If you watch this whole live stream and you have a roadmap that people spend months piecing together on their own, here is your homework today. Starting tonight, choose one niche, create one video, publish it, then make another one. Progress beats perfection every time. If this stream has helped you, subscribe now. Every week, I break down practical AI tools and workflows like this. And before you go, drop in the chat which chapter hits you hardest. I read every single comment, I'll respond to it, and this will also help me to know exactly what you want me to post next. I really hope this stream resonated with you, touched something that has been bothering you at the back of your mind. If you've been thinking of creating your AI content, start. Start. So many free tools out there, and it's just waiting for you to try it out. It's been a pleasure giving you this today, and see you in my next video. Have a nice weekend.